Hi friends, as you have seen in our introduction video, how Oliver thinks of improving important areas of his life, he also believes that books can bring this improvement in his life. First weekend has come and Oliver is confused with which book he should start. When he contemplates, he finds that currently the biggest problem in his life is of self-control or willpower. He does not wake up early, do not follow healthy food habits, have become addicted to his smartphone and smoking, and also frequently get yelled by his boss as he speaks something which he should not. So to improve upon these habits and to put the first step towards his dream life, understanding self-control is most important. And to understand what is self-control, how you can strengthen it, The Willpower Instinct by Kelly McGonigal is the best book available on the subject. After Oliver finishes the book, he gets super excited and motivated as if he can implement the key life-changing ideas of the book in his life, he can surely strengthen his willpower. So friends, let us see these life-changing ideas in detail. Life-changing idea number 1 is to understand what exactly is willpower. To understand willpower, we need to be conscious of 3 things in life. First, what I want. Second, for achieving what I won't do and what I will do. When Oliver asks this question from himself, he gets an answer that he wants a healthy life, wants to be a good parent, wants to quit his job and start his own business. Now for this, what Oliver won't do and what Oliver will do, so he won't be eating unhealthy food and will be making healthy choices. On returning home in the night, will not shout at his child and instead play with him, and every night will not waste time on Facebook and instead will read a good book. After he answers these questions, he immediately understands the meaning of willpower, that willpower is all about saying no to easy options which only gives you immediate gratification and saying yes to difficult options which are for your long-term goals. So Oliver has understood the first idea and has made the action plan. But is it easy to implement this action plan? Yes, it is easy, as our brain's design is such that it makes it easy to do this. But for this, understanding brain design is very important. Let us understand the design of the brain in next life-changing idea. In life-changing idea number 2, Oliver understands concept of 2 minds in 1 brain and locate the willpower address in the brain. Out of brain's 2 minds, one is prefrontal cortex area, which we can also call intelligent mind, as it always remembers our long-term goal and helps us in self-control. Second is primitive area, which can also be called naughty mind, as it always wants immediate gratification and is the biggest enemy of self-control. So when your naughty mind wants to sleep till late, your intelligent mind wakes you up as you have to go to exercise to remain fit. When your naughty minds want to eat fried snacks in the evening, intelligent minds reminds you of apple. And when your naughty minds want to go on a dinner date with your co-worker, your intelligent mind reminds you of your wife. So in second idea, Oliver has understood the design of brain and about prefrontal cortex, which helps us in willpower. But if there is prefrontal cortex for willpower, then why we always choose immediate gratification, ignoring our long-term goals? We do this as our long-formed habits of always wanting immediate gratification has weakened our prefrontal cortex. So it is important that we strengthen our prefrontal cortex to make our willpower strong. So friends, let us see this in next life-changing idea, how it is possible. In life-changing idea number 3, Oliver understands the way which makes our willpower iron strong. The first way is meditation. Author has recommended for a minimum of 5 minutes of meditation daily, which means for 5 minutes, set yourself away from distractions and just focus on your breath. Concentrate on the process of inhale and exhale. When you will do this, you will be distracted by irrelevant things of your past or unnecessary worries of the future. Meditation is ignoring these distractions and bringing your attention back to your breath, to the process of inhale and exhale. Regular practice of meditation will make your prefrontal cortex strong and increase your self-awareness, which will give you an iron-strong willpower. Second and third way to strengthen willpower is good night sleep and exercise. Oliver has seen this idea working in his life. If he sleeps well at night and then goes for exercise next morning, this combination charges his willpower battery to 100%, and for the whole day he has fewer cravings and temptations. Instead, if he wasted time on Facebook on the previous night and could not sleep well and then could not go for exercise, then for the whole day his willpower battery remains critically low and he gives up on many cravings and temptations. Author validates this method by sharing a very interesting study. Psychologist Megan and biologist Ken of Macquarie University, Sydney has concluded this study and was surprised by the results. Participants were given a planned treatment for 2 months. After the treatment, they got huge improvements in some areas, like they have reduced smoking, reduced drinking, reduced eating junk food. They also cut down on unnecessary shopping and reduced watching TV. So what was the miracle treatment? The planned treatment was regular physical exercise. The fourth way to make your willpower strong is slower breathing practice. The author shares that if you regularly do slower breathing practice, which means slowing your breath down to 4 to 6 per minute, which is slower than your normal breathing pattern, this practice activates your prefrontal cortex, which gives you strong willpower. Secondly, it reduces your heart rate and increases the heart rate variability, which reduces stress and anxiety and increases your self-control. The biggest benefit of this technique is that if you are in a stress situation and your willpower is also critically low, then for few minutes, slow your breath down and immediately you'll feel relaxed and get instant willpower boost. So friends, you have seen till now how Oliver has understood 3 life-changing ideas from this book. Rest of the ideas we will see in our next video, in which you will be amazed to see that even if iron strong, willpower gets tired. We will understand about the willpower weakening traps and how we can avoid them. And we'll also see that if Oliver will understand willpower completely and implements it, how he can spread it to his family like an infectious disease and improve their willpower too.